The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We think it's the banning of
We
free speech.
are
First Amendment protected
anonymous.
material is up.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Ah, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
It's about goddamn time. I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that G.J. Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn
You know
anti-corporate
what?
talk.
I'm just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell in the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora, here we go.
It's the STIM Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STEM radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. A win for you, a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is. But if the content is making you sick, take some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
The shit that hurts me.
Welcome to the STEM Radio Show with the man behind the mic needs no introduction to the gay community, Maxwell Silverhammer.
Oh, yes, and the man behind the board must go piss.
Yes, I do.
So,
I guess spit that one out fast.
we're going to let Jerkman go piss here in a second, and I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes. And obviously, so you know he's Jerkman. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
Yes, I'm Jerkman, and I'll be back.
Let him piss. All right, so I fucking heard from Comatose last night. And he did write me on Facebook. Why the fuck? I mean, I guess people are, pretty much glued to their Facebooks. You know what I'm saying? They got them on their nuts, and they got them on their phone, and they got them everywhere. So, they can always log in. Where with me, I still use an old school flip phone. So, I don't, when I can't check Facebook if I'm away from a computer. So I wasn't near a computer for quite a while, and I guess he had sent me a message at like 5:50 sometime last night, and just said, oh man, I hate this shit. Hate to ping pong on you, but I've got sick kids, and my ex won't take them, and I'm really sorry about this. I know it's very unprofessional, which yes, the fuck it is very unprofessional. And he was like, can we do it next week sometime? I'm really sorry about this, and whatever. And okay, you can create the argument that yes, he fucking wrote me and, whatever. But the thing is, dude, call me. That's why I left you my phone number. There's a reason for that shit. So, at least call me or send me a text. Do that at least. Don't just write me on Facebook and figure, well, I covered my bases. Ha, ha, ha. So, anyway, I pretty much wrote him back and I said, hey, man, I would have appreciated a phone call. And I said, sounds like you need to get your life a little more in order before you come talk to me. And that's how I left it, and I haven't heard anything since. So, but, that's, I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't think I'm going to let him come on, though. I just think that, and people say, well, at least they wrote you back. Well, we can't keep making allowances for people all the time. Here it is. You write me 2 hours before the show. Like, how did you not know your kid was sick? Hadn't your kid been sick all fucking day? I would have assumed so. And maybe I just don't understand because I don't have kids and I don't, I'm just not, living that life. So it's like Chinese to me. But I just, man, fuck. I got one more interview on Monday. And I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want to jinx it yet. You guys will see. But I have one interview Monday. Well, I don't know. I'm hoping it goes through. If it doesn't, I'll be pretty fucking pissed off, and I probably won't be doing any interviews for a while. So, and that's the thing, man. You just, after a while, there's a lot of headache that goes into doing interviews, especially when it's, music people. Because, I got to get you to send me your music. I got to get your music over to Jerkman. He's got to get it loaded. If you're going to be on video Skype, he's got to set up the video. This shit isn't easy. I know we make it look easy, but it's not easy. So anyway, there's a lot that goes into that, a lot of preparation. So when you tell us, when you don't even, call no show, you just don't fucking show. Oh, I wrote you on Facebook. Like that's supposed to be, like be all the end all. Not everybody has their Facebook glued to their taint all the time, Sorry. So, yeah, I'm getting pretty fucking sick of, just doing this whole bullshit with these fuckers. And some, like I said, it's kind of like women. The people I want on the show, don't want, give me a bunch of shit and grief and problems. And then the ones that, I really don't want on the show are the ones that bug the fuck out of me and fucking beg and plead for interviews, And I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of the shit. So I've sort of decided that if the interview Monday doesn't go off, then I won't be doing any interviews for a while. So we're just gonna do like we always do, just me and Jerkman here, irking about whatever the fuck we're gonna irk about. So I just don't want the headache anymore. And if people get pissed off, sorry. Actually, although that does give me a very good excuse for those that I don't want on the show, I can just say, well, I'm not really doing any interviews, so maybe check back in a few months or something. Not saying that I'll never do them again, but I'm just gonna take a little break, man. I'm kind of getting burnt out on those, And so we'll see. We'll see what happens Monday. A lot will hinge on Monday. So that's all I got to say about that. And got my fucking, as you can see, my shiner from when I fucking hit the cabinet yesterday when that stupid fuck left the thing open. Just, people are just inconsiderate all around, man. That's just how it is. People don't give a fuck. It's just like, hey, it's all about me and me. It's what I want. So it's like, okay, well, it's what you want, then too fucking bad. And it's kind of like the same with my job. I hear noise over there. No, okay. Thought I heard somebody doing something at the mic there. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, okay. Well, maybe it was. It sounded like somebody clicked or something. So anyway, I was just telling them that if Monday's interview doesn't go on, then I'm going to
kind of done doing with the
interviews for a little bit. Yeah,
understandable.
Not forever, but just for a little while.
Just taking a break on it. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to burn myself out and make myself pissed off and want to kill motherfuckers.
And we're still working on the thing, right?
What thing?
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, man. That's not worked on. It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
It's ready to roll.
Mondays,
we're going to have the You Gotta Be Fucking Kidding
Me. At 8:30.
Yeah, okay. You gotta be fucking
I can't wait for this.
Yeah, well, I'll see if I can even find some music or something.
Yeah, we'll get it. I mean, like you said, there's no lack of You Gotta Be Fucking Kidding Me's out there.
Actually, fuck, too bad you can't record yourself and slow it down. Because I would have you just record yourself.
Let me see what I can do.
All right, where you could say, "You've gotta be fucking kidding me." Because I think it would be great if you did that.
I'll see if I can do something with it.
Because that's all you really need to do.
Yeah, I used to have the programs on my old computer, but this new stuff, it's like everything nowadays, you know how it is? You got to buy everything. They don't give you anything anymore. Everything's buy.
Buy, sell.
It's like the new the computer right here. I've been having a little bit of lag down on it. I'm like, well, what the hell's wrong? And here, the chips in it that need upgrading, that need the updates, they want me to buy the updates instead of giving them to me.
Oh wow! You mean from your tablet?
No, from the Windows PC? 7 one. Yeah, from the PC. I'm like, you know how you go update your drivers.
Right.
They want me to buy the update for the drivers from Microsoft.
Why would you have to buy them?
Yes, and didn't I already buy it? Shouldn't they give me the drivers?
Well, yeah, I thought once you purchase the thing, download.
Not no more.
They're charging for drivers.
They're charging for drivers. They're like, your drivers, and it goes from good to old to ancient. And mine are almost all ancient. And it says, you need to update your drivers. And it says, register here. So I registered. And then it says, this is only going to cost you. And I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean cost me?
Huh. I wonder if that's a virus or some kind of...
No, it's the program that comes with it.
Wow. Is this... Oh, it's that particular program?
Yeah. Well, it's the drivers for the video card.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bitch.
That's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, all of a sudden they're charging you. God, yeah, everybody's nickel and diamond fucking. Well, you know, and everything's all about money. Well, especially, and even out here, you know, just speaking, you know, talking about, you know, interviews and the shows, and it's kind of funny because nobody ever really sees you for what you really do.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're so self-absorbed and on their own dick that, like, for instance, even with my job. All right, so we get, you know, I get these people, I call up, like these in-home care places or whatever, and I call them and I talk to them about, you know, possibly going out there to do a presentation for the staff about our service.
That's gay right there.
What?
I don't know. I just want to say it.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be my new catchphrase. That's gay right there.
I was like, okay.
You're like, wait a minute. What the hell are you talking about?
What's gay about that? So, anyway, speaking of gay, G Motors is listening, by the way.
Oh, hey, hi, Motors. You know, I think whenever we get a text from him, not to interrupt what you're saying, but whenever we get a text from him, I think I'm going to play the song "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles.
Oh, Daddy.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
So, but yeah, no, we're saying everything's all about money, and especially in Vegas it is, and this is the point I'm trying to illustrate, because, you know, like I said, I call these organizations and talk to them about coming out to do a presentation about our program, because we provide a free service.
Right.
So why not? It's a resource that's available to your clients and everything. And the first thing they think is that I'm coming out there to sell them. I'm coming out there to swindle them.
That's what everybody's doing.
How you doing? I got the nice little service for yous. You know, and it's not like that at all. Obviously, we provide a totally free service.
Well, but that's what's so bad about society nowadays, because you got to be leery. You think they're like, oh no, don't worry, there's no catch to this. This is free, or this is, and then you get there, and all of a sudden, then all of a sudden you're like, you wasted like 2 hours talking to this fuck. At the end to say, well, that's all free, but in order to make it work, this is going to cost you $15 billion.
Well, and here's the thing, though. This isn't for them. Mm-hmm. This is for the clients. But so many of them will be like, I don't think we'd be interested.
Right.
And
they shoot it down right away.
Right away. They say, I don't think we'd be interested. Look, bitch, it's not about you, okay? You fucking high school dropout that got pregnant, and now you're fucking forced to get coffee for niggas. So,
wow.
And, you know.
You really went there, didn't you?
I really went there.
Did you dance with it and have fun?
No, because I should put more into it. Like, you know, all you can do is whip your tits out and hope to get fucking some Corporanicon guy to fuck you.
I never see the one that whips her tits out and gets me coffee.
Well, you're not Corporonic enough.
Oh, maybe that's why.
So you got to be more Corporonic. So anyway, you know, you got these Secretary McGatekeepers, you know, shooting you the fuck down and telling you they wouldn't be interested. Or even worse, you know, you do email, you know, say the administrator or something, and they never get back because they're such yucklebucks. They're on golf courses, ass fucking each other. Charlie Yucklebucks.
I was going to say, you know, I had to correct you on your own damn thing. You're getting old.
Well, you know, a Yucklebuck is actually, I need to get this right, because a Yucklebuck is a young Corporanicon.
Yeah.
That's the one who's starting to suck the dick and move his way up the corporate ladder. You know, but then the Charlie Yucklebuck, yeah, you're right. He's been in there for a while.
Yeah.
You know, he's the older Corporanicon. So anyway, we got that. They're telling me we're not interested. Fuck you. We don't, or they don't call you back, and they just completely dick around. Or sometimes I'll see them like in this case, it's a guy I've seen at network events billions upon excruciating billions of times, and you know he doesn't, you know, say two fucking words to me, and probably thinks I'm selling, you know, whatever I'm selling.
Maybe you're selling weed, man.
Yeah, dog.
You're trying to hook him on.
Oh no, he's into coke.
You're trying to hook him on that drug you're pushing.
Yeah, dog, on that motherfucking egg.
When everybody gets it, man, they're addicted to it. They got to keep ordering.
So then fast forward to a couple months down the line, they get a blind client who could use what we offer.
Right.
So then they're all fucking crazy up in arms, calling everybody, including, you know, our office up north. And then you got my coworkers or my supervisors giving me shit like, well, how come you didn't go out and talk to this guy? You know, I tried, but the assholes told me they weren't interested, and they slammed the phone in my face and told me to fuck off, or they won't talk to me or whatever. And now all of a sudden they need it, and they're all over it, and they're calling, you know, going, hey, we need, you know, this person needs this service, and blah, 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 blah. So now when it becomes relevant, all of a sudden they're scrambling. And when they could have known about this shit earlier and had the information right there in the office, you know, but instead, you know, they're so, you know.
They're Jucklebucks.
Jucklebucks, yeah. They're just like, you're trying to sell me something, aren't you, pal? You know, and.
They're trying to sell you something.
Or then I'll see these other assholes. that they'll be like, well, I've never heard of that service, and you're like, well, nigga, I tried to come out. Well, that's pathetic. How come I never heard of this service? Because your dumbass wouldn't fucking listen when I called you on the fucking phone, dick neck. So that's the thing. You're always trying to. That's my little bitch with my job, Right. And then of course my coworkers think I'm a fucking ass munch because I didn't go out there and tell them about how the program worked. It's like I called these motherfuckers and I tried to explain how it worked. But, you got fucking big tits and no brains telling me,
Why didn't I see this one? Big tits, no brains, and gets me coffee. Son of a bitch.
She's probably going to get pregnant soon and take some FMLA, so get ready.
So I won't see her anyhow.
No, you won't
but
see
her
her
tits will be even bigger, and she'll get milk from them.
She'll be knocked up and soon.
Damn.
She'll be one of those old, ugly ladies that's like 50 years old working in those offices with the sagging tits that looks like a librarian.
Right.
Yeah. It's some frustrating shit, when you're trying to, you got something specific you're trying to push. And it's always been that way with me with everything like that I've tried to promote, what I mean? The show, you get these people, that think I do the Happy McBlind Guy show,
right.
About, you just gotta keep moving, keep on keeping on, just some feel goody fucking, blindo show when really, I'm in here talking shit. And then when they find that out, they're just like, I didn't really like that. Well, you were all over my dick and wanting to hear the show. Now you fucking hear it. And what did you think you were going to hear?
They thought they were going to hear something about blindness and how you can help people and everybody kumbaya and hold hands.
Maybe I need to just turn the show that way, don't I? That's what I should do.
You should try it. Try it like a one-day show. Just see how it works for you. A kumbaya sort of show.
Oh, it's okay to suck the dick, because I do it all the time.
Look, the whole world's conforming. Why do you want to stay apart from everybody? Why do you want to be that sheep that's black?
I don't know, man. My butthole just does not accommodate a dick, man.
How do you know? You haven't tried it yet.
Nah, but I've had a fingers up there before.
Really?
Yeah, I've had
you
a
didn't
finger.
like it?
Nah, I didn't enjoy it too much.
You ain't gonna like a penis, that's for sure.
Yeah, if a finger's gonna be a problem, imagine a fucking stiff cock. And same thing with a dick to the throat. I think I would, my gag reflex, I'd probably puke or something. That or I'd use my teeth. I just wouldn't suck very good.
You'd be
dick.
one of those.
Yeah, I'd be one of those. I think I would. I just wouldn't suck dick very well.
At least you know your strengths and your weaknesses.
I do. Just wouldn't be my thing. I wouldn't make a very good faggot. So yeah, so it was just funny, man. And then, or talk about people trying to get money. Then, so I'm making all these phone calls and calling all these fuckers that probably aren't going to call me back, and all this shit because they're so self-important. And then, of course, you see them at these goddamn networking things. Oh, I got your message. This is like 9 months later. I got your message. Oh, I've just been so busy playing golf and going to Swoozies and going to Celine Dion concerts. But anyway, I've been so busy. And you're going, yep, okay. And you forgot about what the fuck you even contacted them about. So anyway, I'm making all these phone calls, and I just found another list of organizations that are in town that I've been trying to contact and whatever. So I get in this morning and I check our voicemail, and and I'm thinking, okay, it's maybe one of the people I called yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck no. Some asshole wanting to give a motivational speech to our clients.
Wow.
He's like, hello, my name is, Larry something, whatever. And he's like, I wanted to, I'm a motivational speaker, and I wanted to come in and give a motivational speech to your clients. So
did he motivate anybody, or did he even did he motivate them enough to let him in to motivate people?
If he figured the fuck out what we did first, maybe he could. First of all, we don't even really have, we don't have clients on site kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Everybody we deal with is over the phone or through email or through the mail, or, we don't even see the people we serve. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's when I called him back. And first thing I asked him is, do you even know what we do? He goes, well, yeah, you provide services for the elderly. And I'm like, kinda, but we're all ages. It's, and I just explained what we do and, what we'd serve and all that. And I said, so we don't even see our clients, you see? And he goes, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, so, but he goes, well, if you're out and about, maybe you want to, just mention my name. And I said, well, do you go to the networking breakfast? That's probably where I got my business card. That's fucking slimy piece of shit. He probably picked it up there. Or he had asked me someone will ask for cards. This is when you always got to be leery. When they'll ask you for a card but won't say anything like, oh, yeah, I got to call you about this or about that or whatever. They just ask for cards. Like, I got one of those Legal Shield dickheads one time. I think I told you about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the guy was like, so I'm with, and he was about as persuasive as my balls. And
Your balls, I heard, can be pretty persuasive when it comes to a Red Lobster area.
Well, how do you know it was my balls that was doing the persuading?
Well, I've heard rumors.
Maybe it was his dick.
Could have been. I don't know. The rumor may be wrong.
No, but anyway, yeah, he was very I mean, this guy shouldn't have he didn't belong there, but that's how MLMs are. I mean, you don't have to, be a, you don't have to be a great salesperson. You don't have to have any good qualities at all.
No, you just have to attract it by numbers. That's all they go by.
Yeah, if you pay the money, if you're stupid enough to
pay the money, and then you bring people. If you don't bring people, it doesn't matter. They're still getting cash from you.
Well, yeah, you paid, and so fuck it.
Either way, they're the winner.
Right. That's all they want with an MLM. But yeah, this guy was not persuasive at all, and he called and he wanted to take up 30 minutes of my time to tell me about what Legal Shield could do for me and my clientele. And I'm like, listen, bro, we can't do that. Sorry. So I had to shoot his ass the fuck down. But that's what we always get. Instead of getting the people calling us back we want, we got dickheads trying to sell us shit all the time. Well, you're a company. Well, we're not a company. Oh, God damn it. Of course you are. Everybody's a company here. We're all making money. But I think you're right, man, because Vegas is so money motivated. Everything's about money and glitz and glamour. I think this is the Corporaticon capital of the world.
And tits and coffee, apparently.
Tits and coffee?
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Tits. Well, yeah, tits, because, you're right.
Tits are a big thing out here.
What about coffee? Where would coffee come in, though? It's kind of hot.
Well, because the women that get the tits out in their coffee get the coffee for you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's in the Corporaticon. But I think...
But there's a lot of Corporaticon out here. Don't let people be fooled. You think that Sin City is full of
just get-rich-quick guys?
And it's not. This is almost all corporate here. I mean, they're very regulated and strict on their nudity and their everything out here.
Oh, yeah. And even the hotels are very corporate. Yeah. I mean, well, how could you run a hotel without being corporate?
That's what I'm saying. So people that are never from here, have never been here, think that this is just a town of gluttony and everything. And it can be. But it's very, very regulated, and it's very conservative.
Oh, yeah. Extremely, which is kind of funny. I always see that, too. People are like, hey, man, I heard prostitution's legal in Vegas.
Yeah, they think that.
I'm like, you're wrong.
Because they associate Sin City with instant prostitution because in Nevada somewhere there's prostitution. So Sin City's got to be the place.
Right, Vegas, because the big city, it's where the prostitutes are.
I mean, not saying we don't have prostitutes here, but it's not legal.
But it's not legal. No, fuck no. So we got that. And then, of course, everybody who, looks like they're doing well financially is not a gambler.
No.
And oh god,
and like the rest of the world, but there's a lot of pretenders here, pretending to be bigger than what they are, to just fake it till you make it sort of shit.
Oh yeah, it's the total. I would say this is the Corporaticon capital of the world.
I would probably, I mean, this kind of makes New York look sad in a way.
Yeah, well, because New York, the Corporaticons, they do their thing and whatever, and they whatever.
Here's the hidden whole fucking agenda.
Oh yeah, because you got all these people. Everybody's got a sales pitch. Everybody's doing some kind of shit, and they want to somehow get you involved. Yeah, they want you to pay.
Now you can go down the street. You can go down on the strip of Fremont Experience and see women with their tits out. Their tits are out. They'll have little tassels or whatever they have on their nipples.
Right.
But their tits are flat out. But they actually had to pay a license to go down and do that.
Oh yeah.
So it become corporate the minute she couldn't go out and show her boobs and make a handout thing like, give me $10 to watch me spin these tassels or whatever. They made their money at the corporation level.
Man, flash your tits. Just to flash your tits, you got to pay for it.
And you also should probably get them copyrighted.
Yeah. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck. In your core like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution. More income and less confusion. What you gonna do? Where you gonna go? Who you gonna talk to get the info? And get money. You can talk to me. You can talk to me. We got what you need. Or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good all true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Okay, here we are. Welcome back to the STIM Radio Show, with a man behind the mic is just giggling because we didn't know we were on the fucking air.
Not until I came in and I hear it playing, and I'm like, oh, shit, nigga, we're on the air. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Tootsie Toes, a.k.a. Eagle Bitch.
It's her birthday?
It is her birthday
Today?
Yes, it is.
Well, happy birthday, Tootsie Toes.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I'm the proud owner of the name for you, Tootsie Toes.
That's right. Jerkman is the one who coined the name Turkey Toes.
Oh, shit, I was drinking. I almost spit the fucking water out. Why would it be Turkey Toes?
I don't know.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't even know why that. I was thinking turkey. Maybe I'm hungry. Tootsie Toes. Yes, he is the coiner of the term
Tootsie Toes, not Turkey Toes.
Maybe it was termed Tootsie Toes, and I was doing the alliteration, and I got tongue-tied or something. So, and of course, I gave her the name Eagle Bitch, you know, because she.
Oh, you gave her that name?
Yeah, because she's an eagle. Because she has talons, remember?
But you called her Eagle Bitch?
Well, yeah, because I'm goat fucker.
Oh.
Because, you know, we call each other bitch and fucker. And so.
Oh, she calls you that?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And so
That's kind of quaint.
Yeah, that's the way we talk to each other. So I'm.
She's your woman. She's your kind of woman.
So I'm goat, and of course, because I'm goat, and she calls me fucker. I'm goat fucker.
Does she actually put like farts in quotations and say she just farted on the emails too?
No, she actually has never done that. But you know, we don't really discuss farting and shitting too much. Once in a while, I'll bring it up, but you know, it never really. It's not that big of a deal. You know, we talk about other shit. You know, sex and other fun stuff. So anyway, happy birthday to the Eagle Bitch, a.k.a. Tootsie Toes. So what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, yeah, so outside we're talking about Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And people who fucking... So there's people getting loans for season passes?
Yeah, you can actually get a loan for a seasonal pass to get into Disneyland.
Why would you want to do that?
There's a lot of people that do it.
I mean, if you don't live there...
Well, these people kind of pretty much do.
Okay.
I mean, their whole world evolves around Disneyland, and I know at least 10 people.
Really?
I know at least 10 people. Yeah, that their life evolves around. Everything in their house is Disney.
Damn.
They do. Yeah, they everything they buy is Disney products. They name their animals Disney characters.
I mean, I know there's a Disney store.
Sure
is.
So
people are declarative of that, and there's a lot of Disney shit, but and they're huge, but. I personally, okay, it's like this. We used to go to Disneyland when I was little, and it was fucking cool because I'm a little kid. I was 4 or 5 years old. And that was the shit. Well, then I went back when I was like 21, and it just didn't have the same allure.
Same appeal?
No. Believe me, I tried to get that same feel, the magical feeling from it, but it just didn't do it for. I prefer Magic Mountain or Knott's Berry Farm. Mm-hmm. Those places are
Never
cool.
been there either.
They're good. Magic Mountain has a shitload of roller coasters. That's what I like about it. Because I haven't ridden a roller coaster in a long ass time. That'd be fun to ride a roller coaster.
I don't do roller coasters.
Oh, you don't?
I got enough in my own fucking life. I don't need to pay some jack off to make me go up and down more. My life's constant fucking roller coaster.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I like roller coasters. I enjoy the
thrill.
The thrill. You know what I'm not into though, and a lot of people like out here is the Wet and Wild.
Yeah, I've heard. I've never been there.
Not crazy. Well, here's the thing. I don't like water slides because with a roller coaster, it's different. You're inside a machine. The machine's taking the beating for you.
Right.
Whereas in a water slide, you're getting your ass thrown around, and shot out of a tube and fucking, water up your nose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I never know what the hell it's going to do next. Is it going to drop? Is it going to, and I've actually come close to hyperventilating on a few of those things.
I'm not much into that either myself.
Yeah, the slides I'm not really feeling too big, but, shit, roller coasters, I'll ride roller coasters all fucking day. I don't care about that.
I'm not a big ride guy. I mean, if it's a cool ride and there's something to it, I'm just not like the big kind of like whip me around, throw me close to death sort of shit. I never was that way.
Interesting. I don't know. It's kind of like going on a fast car ride, I guess. I kind of dig it, So
yeah, you want to be part of the fucking cops. You would love to go on that fucking.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, I remember doing a ride along with the police in Pahrump, and he was like, "Oh, we got a robbery call." I'm like, "Oh shit, nigga!" And he's got the siren on, and fuck, my dick was probably hard. So, and that's the thing because bitch ass Metro wouldn't let me do a ride along with them because it's a liability, and I said, well, I didn't realize I had to arrest anybody or chase anyone, and he was like, well, no, you don't, but if we go to a call, we don't know. But see, in Pahrump, they told me basically if the call's uncertain, they're like, you stay in the car, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I can do that, I feel it. So I did that, and that was good for me. I could, and there were some that I went in on that were cool.
Right.
Some call. Actually, the fucking the Canine cop was really cool because I rode with her, and she took me into everything. So, she didn't give a fuck. Domestic disputes and all kinds of other shit. It was pretty cool. So, but yeah, some of them, I don't know. It's difficult, man. But yeah, that would be. I do like some thrill shit. There's a part of me that does like some thrill rides. But yeah, no, just the corporate, and too, it's the trendy thing to do. Get a season pass for Disneyland, and we got one particular person who we were talking about who was holding up a fucking certificate for riding the kids' train or some shit, something like that. So I guess whatever, man. But
everybody's got their thing, whatever.
Yeah. Well, people may make fun of me for shit I do.
No, they do. I know for a fact.
This motherfucker, man, can you believe he goes and does a fucking radio show 5 nights a week? God damn. Don't you think there's better ways for him to spend his money, like going to Disneyland?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they say.
And that's how people, even when I did music, people are like, well, you spend all your money doing music, and, you should travel more. I'm like, I really don't like to travel that much, to be honest with you. Just because you become very reliant on people to get you around, and I just don't like doing that, man. I like to be self-reliant, So I don't want to have to, okay, I need assistance to the fucking baggage claim, and after that I need assistance to the fucking, So just a big pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm not a big traveling guy. But there's some things, that I wouldn't mind seeing, I guess, like, maybe going to another country, just seeing how they live.
Right.
But
and see how much of it's truth and how much of it's been lies.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, because I'm sure you learn a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because it always kind of fucked with my mind a little bit that you would always hear about how bad these other countries were. Then you hear people going there.
Yeah, they're like, man, they got these nice
hotels.
They
got this, they got that. And I'm like, well, I thought I heard on CNN that they're beheading people and they hate all Americans and oh no, we were treated like fucking kings and queens and
yeah, isn't that some shit?
I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense.
You probably go to Iraq and you get treated like a fucking king, like everything. But I would like to see how the people live.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily doing the tourist stuff.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of mud huts and stuff. I'm sure not all of it's fake, but for the most part, we're pretty much going to mud huts soon, all of us.
Yeah. Well.
So we're all in the same boat anymore. I had some girl on here from Africa, and she was saying, oh, one of my sisters died from this disease, another one died from that disease, and we have no money. We don't know where our food's coming. I said, wow, I guess it's all over the place, isn't it? She's probably thinking, well, you're American. You have money.
No, that's false,
sorry.
actually. Was it a status that she put up?
No, it was actually she inboxed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that funny?
But no, she talks to me. She's not really trying to get money from me or nothing. She's not one of them type. She's just saying, how it is there and everything. And I'm like, well, I don't want you having a misconception that we're living here high on the hogs either, because we're not.
Well, I wonder if some of those women, they do it for sympathy plea.
Well, it could be.
So you as an American go, oh, listen, I'll wire you a couple thousand, okay?
But still, even at that, they got the idea that we're just all loaded.
Well, that's it. Every American's rich. Well, and look how Americans act.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every American tries to act like they're more important than they really are, and that they've got more shit than they really do.
Yeah.
And they really ain't shit. They're just fucking, just regular everyday people.
Mm-hmm.
But especially when you go to the Strip, everybody thinks they're somebody. And really, it's just like, and kind of like my one buddy, Bloodflow, said on Facebook that one time. God, I wish I could remember his quote. It was fucking great. I think I copied and pasted it in my quote section because it was so good. But basically, at the end of it, he said something like, all you people aren't going to have shit to show but a bunch of, coupons and and debt and shit like that. So, because everybody's trying to look, more important or...
We all are, I guess. Maybe
I want to look... I don't know. I mean, I'm just me, man.
No,
I just do what I do.
You're fake. You're a pod person.
I'm only a fake person when I got to put on my corp clothes.
See, but no matter what, we all have to be fake sooner or later.
Yeah,
in a way.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. I will act fake, but I will never be fake.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's one thing to, all right, I'll play the role. We're going to an event. I got to act corporate, but I'm sure as fuck not going to, carry that corporate persona around the rest of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be corporate Jim, but so many people, I guess they that's what they want to be.
Yeah, there was a guy, and you would have found this funny, but it was a picture, and he's like in his polo shirt, and he's taking a picture. He's at his office, and he said something about it's dress down day, and he's so proud that he got to wear a polo shirt instead of his suit and tie, and you're like, wow, your life must be really fucking pathetic.
Well,
that you have to be excited because it's dress down day and you got to wear your polo shirt.
Well, that's it. That's what these people live for.
Yeah, they
Stupid
do.
things, Oh, it's the final season of,
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead or some bullshit like that. Glad you knew something.
Because Walking Dead is actually a corporate thing. I mean, they're just so pushing. It's a big...
All these shows are corporate.
Yeah.
Well, and that's my hesitation. Like, everybody says I should watch Breaking Bad. And they said, oh, you think you'll dig it, blah, blah, blah. But I just, man, yeah, exactly.
Isn't he the guy that has cancer and goes out and does a bunch of fucked up shit because he knows he's dying or something?
I don't know if he's got cancer, but I know
I'll look it up.
He does some crazy shit. I know he's like
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he's manufacturing meth and doing crime and doing.
I think it's because he's got cancer. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. Now I did like House back in the day.
I liked House because he was cocky.
Yeah, because he was just a fuckhead. You know?
And he just proved everybody wrong, and he was fucked up too.
Yeah, exactly. So I dug that, but
I like, believe it or not, and I know everybody says shit, but I do like I don't like a lot of sitcoms, but I actually do like Big Bang Theory, just because they make fun of all the fucking nerdy shit, and it's just funny to me.
I just don't like it. It's just it's kind of like, I guess. If you look at it from that perspective, maybe it's cool. But
yeah,
I tried to watch it, and it just made me mad.
It's just because they act like so much like fucking wipes.
No wonder people hate white people so much. Jesus, with that kind of, I don't know. It's just that kind of thing that just makes you go, damn.
The ones I can't stand are the black shows that work too hard to be black and be standing out.
Oh, overly black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, come on. Now, all black people, it's not they're all acting like this.
Well, like Good Times is funny.
Well, that was a good show, but I'm
You
talking
know.
about like the most recent stuff when they come in
Oh.
and it's all about how black we can be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny because they're so black, but yet they're embracing Caucasian fucking values.
Yeah.
You know, like nice cars, and not saying that those aren't, but those are white values.
Yeah.
You know, you must drive a nice car. You must wear nice clothes. You know, that's bullshit. That's like fucking elitist. You know, European bullshit.
Right.
So that's. But now, you know, of course, you know. Oh yeah, I'm black. Oh yeah, you're black. But you're embracing the man's fucking ends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's which is kind of funny. But anyway, God, I feel like I want to sneeze.
You look like you should.
I think I'm going to.
And you did.
Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, it's allergy mix season now. There.
Yeah, he did some lab work that caused him cancer.
Oh, so he has cancer.
And he's dying, and so he's just out fucking doing everything. He doesn't care.
Jerkman.
I'm going to be Breaking Bad, too.
You should be Breaking Bad. Yeah. Or it should be, the show would be called All Talk.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's just all
The
talk.
show would be called You Gotta Be Fucking Kidding Me. He just did that?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah. So, well, what else? What else are you gonna say? Yeah, that's funny, man. How people try to be overly corp when they don't need to be, and
the fact that they're trying to push it onto everybody. Everybody's got to have the same idea. Everybody's got to have the same political idea.
Oh, yeah, if you
Everybody's got to have the same religion. Everybody's got to have the same. What is wrong with being an independent and voicing your opinion and not getting ridiculed for it?
well, that's it. I guess for them, it's just easier to fall in line, so they figure it should be for you too. And you're like, nah, man, I'm not feeling that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's not my thing. Or just, you know, it's the mind control, you know, trying to get others to think like you, you know, and whatever. So that's because they want to keep you stupid, man.
Pretty much.
It's fun to be stupid. It's fun to think you're some corporate mogul when you really ain't shit. You know, you work fucking, and that's the thing that always cracks me up too. You get people that work like, you know, at a loan office or something, and they just think they're the biggest fucking shit since, you know, sliced bread. And you're like, dude, you fucking shuffle papers at a loan office. You know, I mean, are you satisfied doing a job like that every day? You know, and I see some of these fucks and they're miserable. You know, like they work in the building I work in, and they're just robots. The way they conduct themselves and walk around, and you know, it's kind of like there's something missing.
Yeah.
You know, they're like
they're souls. People don't have souls.
Yeah, you talk about people that don't have souls. Shit,
Yeah.
that's them. They're just their soul's been robbed.
You know how I am about the Bible and stuff, but there is a weird part in the Bible that actually says that there will come a time when heaven will run out of souls and people will be born that way with no souls, and the world will run rampant of it.
Shit, well, it sounds
It looks kind of the zombie apocalypse, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems like it. Well, and I think it's the ideals that they're taught they should embrace. You know, rather than going after what really makes you happy.
Right.
You know, they're going after what they think makes them happy. That's why I can't really fucking complain, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing everything I want to
do.
You know, and
the only thing you're missing out of everything, and you find not to be no problem with it, is sight.
Yeah.
Really? That's it.
I mean, and that's very relative because to you, you know, you're thinking, oh my God, that's got to suck. But for me, this is my life.
Well, see, and I don't know if I would think it would suck because I was never born with it since birth.
Right.
So maybe I would feel the same way you do. You know, if I had been born with it and went through life, and if everything was like it was for you, to where things weren't as bad as they could have been, and that was the only thing I mean, shit. You know, that one thing that you have that doesn't even bother you at all, that everybody thinks should, you know, other than that, you live a fucking life that's not that bad for you.
The thing is, I live the life that I think
Most people
everybody
would
would
want.
love to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who doesn't want to do what they want?
But you know what's so funny? Is a lot of people would say, probably, I would give that all up just to have my sight.
Oh, yeah. I'm
so
sure.
would you give all that up and have a fucked up life in a fucked up world just to see it?
No,
Yeah.
because if I were sighted, I would probably be like these other zombies walking around, you know, embracing what they think they should embrace.
Yeah.
You know, oh, well, everybody else likes this, so I'm going to like it too. You know, and, this is the way to go. You climb the corporate ladder and live the humdrum, boring fucking corporate life. And, you know, you don't really you don't make a difference. You die tomorrow, nobody'd give a shit. And, you know, that's the bottom fucking line there, man. You know, you never made a mark anywhere. And that's the funny thing too, because they probably, in their mind they'd like to make some kind of mark,
right?
But they're never going to. They're just chasing their tails pretty much. So they're chasing some kind of dream that is never going to happen. Well, or it is happening, but it's not. It's not their dream. Let's put it that way. It's the dream that they're told to follow.
Right.
So they're embracing, the ideals of, the masses, so to speak.
Right.
Rather than doing what they really love to do or want to do, and they're just being robots, and trust me, they're fucking miserable.
Right.
I see them. I mean, you've seen them too, I'm sure.
I have seen tons of them.
The corporate types that just,
like that guy.
Yeah.
You mean that's the only exciting thing in his life is it was dress down day and he got a polo shirt to fucking wear?
Fuck. I saw somebody today on Facebook posting about eating hash browns. I'm like, really? This is excitement for you?
Right. Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, and sometimes people there's nothing wrong with finding excitement in little things.
No.
But I just don't believe that is the fucking pivot, the pivotal thing of his turning his life that he got to wear a fucking polo shirt today.
Well, that's it. To him, really? I mean, wow.
If that is something that's that dear and major to you, then you should really look at your priorities and what you believe life should be as a good life.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you're forced to wear a suit and tie, which isn't comfortable anyway, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That's like saying, wear a jockstrap all the time.
Right.
But you got to wear a suit and tie all the time. And, this is how you have to go to work. And, okay, I guess you're making money and you're paying for shit you really don't want.
Some people like it. It's not a big deal.
If you like it, great.
Right.
I salute you. But I think more often than not,
they tell themselves they like it, and they put on this persona that it's so great because they feel so empty on the inside.
Yeah, because they don't know what it is they want.
Yeah, they truly don't.
Because they really never
never
study themselves, because
right.
they just sat there and let somebody dictate, well, this is what you've got to do. And so the book I always bring up is Shop Class is Soulcraft. And
right.
It's talking about how, everybody's trying to, they try to convince you now to be corporate, as opposed to, manual labor is like frowned down upon.
Right.
What, you want to be a car mechanic? Oh, why don't you be an executive? Be an executive or whatever. Be a banker. Live a lonely, empty, fucking lame-ass life.
Some don't. Some find that to be totally amazing to them.
Well, if they like it, great. If they don't,
more power to you. Just don't fuck us.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money. You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We
speech
are
First Amendment protected
anonymous.
material.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good all true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Back to the STIM Radio Show with the man behind the mic has been known to yank his dick once or twice a night, Maxwell Silverhammer.
You know what? That's probably the truest thing you've ever said. Hour 2, segment 3 of the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. So you were telling me some interesting shit out there about Texas.
Yeah, there was some stuff going through the internet and stuff like that, that Texas is a little fearful of this Jade Helm 15 that's going to be happening. And they're saying that the government only better be coming in there to do drills, because if they are not, they have their guys, their state military watching them, and they don't want to do anything that they say they're not there to do, truly.
Isn't that great, man? I mean, finally there's a state that's standing up to this bullshit and saying, you know what, federal fucking government, you can either fuck yourselves and play with us, or, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, you know, just blast you fucks.
Right.
Which I think is great, man. This might be the beginning of the revolution that we need. Because, sorry, we need something. You know, we can't keep running it Republican, Democrat. We see that doesn't work.
We're United States. We should all be standing together, not harming one another.
Yeah, not playing who's your favorite gangbanger day.
Yeah.
You know.
Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter.
No.
We're still all Americans. We should stand up for one another.
That's right. So I'd like to know the other stuff. I want to think it's like Arizona or something.
Yeah, I forget which one. I think may have been Utah, or one of the ones that they put on the list, I guess, has already been taken off.
Nice.
They said that, I guess they kind of stood up too, and they're like, hey, you ain't coming in our state and doing nothing.
Well, you know what? And I think these are, I mean, you know, we do talk shit about conservatives and stuff, but one thing, man, is they do not want much government, you know, they try not to get too much government involved.
Well, one of the people that's asking for it is a Democrat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Saying that, you know, that they just smell something fishy with this, whether it truly is or not.
Right.
You know, they're saying that they suspect that there's a terrorist attack coming, and they're preparing for it down in the Texas area. And Texas says, hey, look, you know, that's plausible. You know, you could be coming down to do that, but that's better be what you're really, truly doing.
Right. So they're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start hearing stories of people being taken out of their homes, that's when they're going to be
and then we'll see how Texas stands on it. If it truly is what the conspiracy theorists are thinking, excuse me, and they were going down because you have a political dislike for what's going on or whatever, you know, and they are actually doing what people think they're going to do, which is the conspiracy theorist, then Texas ain't taking it, I guess.
Good for Texas, man. Right on. Well, you know, that's what more people need to do, man. More states need to do this shit.
Well, we need
that's what I'm saying. Our states should stand behind us, man.
And it should. I mean, we should truly, it should only come down to the government should be working for the better of us.
Right. That's what they work for.
Not to keep demonizing people that don't agree with what they say. You know, that's what America stands strong on, and that's what we need to get back to.
Yep.
We all agree to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right. We're not going to agree on everything.
Right.
We know that, and we're totally cool with that. So, but I mean, shit, you back us for you know, that's what you talk about the American dream.
Right.
You know, all you corporate fucks that are getting your season passes to McDonald's to Disneyland. Well, say it should be McDonald's. God damn it.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
A bunch of ass clowns.
Getting your season passes to fucking Disneyland, you know, your home of the free will soon be not what you think it is. Yeah. You know, there's going to be a little martial law. You won't be able to be at Disneyland past 8 o'clock at night, you know? Then what are you going to do?
And like I said, you know, if it's truly what they're doing, and they are preparing to protect us, because I guess we've never really had maneuvers in our own country. We've never been attacked in our own country, really.
No.
So if it does come down to that, and they have to protect us, I understand that totally. Okay, right. I'm agreeing with that, because they're protecting us. That's what they're there for. That's what it's all about. We fight for one another. But if it truly is what the conspiracy theorists are thinking, then damn it, stop.
Yeah,
it needs to be stopped.
Well, and I don't believe that there's some. I mean, well, and it's possible. I mean, look at the shit that America does to other countries.
Right.
Look how they treat their own. So I can imagine what they're doing to other countries.
Yeah.
So it could be possible there's some terrori that are pissed off at us. But hey, first of all, they're fucking socket riotous.
Mm-hmm.
Close the fucking borders. Why are the borders still open?
Well, see, and that's what always kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, okay, you're so worried about the terrorists being here that you're tapping everything we're doing. You're watching everything that we're saying. And anybody that's slightly remotely saying anything could be possibly a terrorist.
Yeah.
Why do you leave the borders open for them to walk the fuck in?
Right. Now you're leaving it open so they can have a scapegoat.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. And I mean, really, to have a brain in your head, you would realize, yes, that's what it's about. So and that's what makes everybody else so leery of the fact of what they're saying to be true.
Yeah. Well, and that's just fucking wow. If people would just do a little research and not just watch CNN and Fox News. It's funny, man, how some people they got Fox News. Somebody was talking about that yesterday. How there's these idiots that got Fox News on all day and just believe every fucking piece of bullshit propaganda that comes across there.
Right.
And go, well, did you know they're saying now that there are terrorists in this country?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're called Americans that are just trying to be American and uphold that American dream that you fuckers kicked down.
Here's a funny statistic that actually an anonymous put up. America has been at war for 222 years out of the 239 years since 1776.
Oh, so yeah, we've been fighting.
We're a country of constant war.
That's what we do. I think we have to continue fighting.
Yeah. Now, I don't know the statistics on that, how real it is, how real it's not, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah, there's always some kind of war going on. Well, even when they're right, because even when there wasn't a war, we were still doing some shit, whether it was being in Somalia or, watching the borders of Iraq. I don't even know how. I always say Iraq.
Right.
Iraq or whatever. Iraq, maybe. I think that's how you. So, we're always doing some military shit, because we just can't stop fucking around in other countries. This is just what we need to do.
Right.
And then, of course, they hide behind it. Oh, we're going to the aid of others. We're trying to help out. You see, we're a very humanitarian country. And like you said, why bomb a country when you can buy it?
Exactly right.
So that's
cheaper.
Yeah, so that's what's going on there. But I'm glad that Texas is fucking finally standing up to this bullshit.
This is what I've heard. How true it is, I'm not sure, but I did see, like I said, some stuff on social media and things going by, and some other news sources stating that they're okay with this as long as that's what they're truly doing. Don't do anything but that.
Right. Exactly.
If you're lying, we're not going to be so happy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that may, and who knows? They're going to watch their asses now. I know that.
Maybe.
So, because, how the government does things very calculated.
Right.
So it's, they don't want to, trust me, I know, they're all about politics. That's more important to them, their image now.
Than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn.
Bless you. Now you're
snuck
sneezing.
out of somewhere.
Fuck.
Shit.
So, they're very, everybody's, see, that's the problem with the government now, is everything is so political, that it's all about politics rather than about doing the actual function of what that government agency or organization is supposed to do.
Right.
So now it's about making this asshole happy or that asshole happy, and you can't do this and don't say that, and there's other shit I can tell you off the air.
Well, here's something, statistics that's going to fuck your mind up right now. And remember how I told you before? So all this could play into other things too. Maybe they're getting ready because they know something's coming. Obviously, maybe an invasion of another country, terrorists or something are setting up, or it could simply be this right here. Right now, they said that Yellowstone is being evacuated.
Really?
Experts claim the supervolcano could erupt within weeks.
Oh, no shit.
The scientific community is split. Now, here's where it comes down to this. The scientific community is split in exactly when this volcano will erupt. Some are saying weeks. Others say it could be only months. So we've got weeks or months until this fucker blows, apparently.
Nice.
And I'll tell you one thing right now. If that happens, there will be world fucking chaos.
Oh, totally.
Because it will wipe out the whole West Coast. We will all be gone.
But that's in the East Coast, though, isn't it?
No. It's going to take us out. There's going to be... It's actually up at Yellowstone Park, which is in... shit. I can't even think of the goddamn state right now, but it's up above us.
You know what? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of?
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of Central Park.
Oh, that's in New York. Yeah.
I know.
Okay, I'll find out where it's at right now. For some reason, it's slipping my mind right now. But
is it Utah or somewhere?
Somewhere there. And what's going to happen is when this thing erupts, we will get ash as much as 12 feet in Vegas.
Fuck.
And this ash, if you breathe it in, it turns to cement in your lungs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And now they're saying, they said that 2 weeks ago, several roads now have been closed. They are, according to the pavement, is being cracked and bubbling during the extreme temperatures rising beneath the surface of the earth. Not yet has the time been pinpointed, but it is starting to spring, and suddenly a surge of action. Officials monitoring the volcano are primarily concerned with keeping the I gotta get my glasses on here. Keeping the park safe and the people as safe in it as well. Evacuating the surrounding areas to prevent any potential casualties. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
The scientific community is split now on this volcano when it will erupt. Some say weeks. Camps are saying it could be several months. But one thing they all agree on, it will erupt, and someday soon.
So it's coming.
So in 2015, that fucker's going to erupt. So our whole world, no matter what, everything is fucking changing.
Yeah, that's going to change a lot of shit.
Yeah, that will change a lot of shit.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's not a well. You know what? If it's not the government, it's going to be a natural disaster, huh?
Maybe they know it's going to go. Maybe they're preparing for this. They think there's going to be total anarchy. They're going to have to need to put martial law down to keep the people from looting and killing and I just really don't know. It's a confusing time in this right now.
And two, they could be putting articles like that up just to confuse you.
Yeah, to think, hey, this is why they're doing it.
Right. So all of a sudden, you kind of back off your stance a little bit and go,
yeah,
oh,
like,
man.
okay, well, maybe this is, legit. And
right.
So where, wow,
But the thing is, why don't you tell everybody what the fuck's really going on?
Well, because they say there would be mass confusion. There would be people already looting and killing, trying to stock up because, it's a confusing time to be living right now.
Well, you know what? Either way, it's going to happen. So you want looting later or now?
Yeah.
Would you rather your citizens be safe or what the fuck? So, yeah, there's so much shit flying around, man. You really just don't know. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, even on these sites that are like small underground sites, what's real? What's the truth, man?
You don't know anymore, and that's the sad thing.
Yep.
Very sad that we can't distinguish the truth from anybody anymore because everybody's so much of fucking liars and pathetic pieces of shit.
That's what I mean by politics. Everybody's trying to cover their ass and look good rather than, say, hey, look, this is what's coming. Yeah. Better prepare.
Let's all let ourselves become extinct just because we're all dumb shits and we got to try to prove we're the bigger monkey than the other.
Well, that's it. It's all about somebody's image and what they're afraid is going to happen. And it's like, well, no, you know what? If you were really taking care of us like you claim you're supposed to do, as the government, as whatever, then don't you have a duty to warn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my brother. I don't know why he's calling now.
Because he knows you're on the show and he wants to interrupt.
Yes, of course. That's how it always is. Nobody. Yeah.
We know.
This is a dude who would probably love the show if he'd listened to it.
Yeah. Isn't he part of the Oath Keepers or something?
Yeah, yeah, he is. So you think he'd be totally down with it, but
he wouldn't be.
But you know what? There's still a little bit of corporate kiss ass in him too, man. I hate to say it.
I think we all have that a little bit.
Because like he was asking, he said at one point, "Well, I should come on your show." I was like, "Well, you're most certainly welcome to." And he was like, "Well, how many listeners do you have?" And I'm like, "Oh, so it hinges on that, does it?" Okay, well, you're not really
So
feeling.
yeah, he's not one of those people to get it out to anybody. It just has to be 1 billion people.
Yeah,
It's not
otherwise,
worth
if
it.
you didn't reach 1 billion people, then why should I go?
Then
Why should I waste my time?
Even getting it to very few, if that would be the case.
Yeah, see, that's always been my attitude.
Right.
I've been like, I don't care if there's 2 people listening. Fuck, I just
Right.
educated 2 people.
And that will educate 2 more people. That may educate 5 more people. That may educate 6 more people.
Right, and it's always up. It's always available for people to go and listen to.
Well, see, that's another thing. Instant gratification. These things are going to be here for a long time. If not moved to another site, Google, YouTube, or, 10 years from now, you may go back and see you have 2 billion listeners, 2 billion watches.
And it may be over.
But if it ain't, if it ain't every show captivating and have 1 billion listeners or watchers, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it because nobody's listening. Well, it's like my music. When I did it at the time, nobody was buying my shit. Now people are buying it.
Right.
Now that I'm not doing music
You're
anymore.
not doing it.
So it's sometimes it takes time. Like you said, it's archived. It's always going to be there. So you're going to have people hitting it up and
They all want instant gratification.
Right now. How many listeners? How many people listened?
You just did your show? How many people hit it right after you were done?
Oh, man, I hate that question. I honestly fucking hate that. Every time I hear that, I just grit my teeth.
Right.
How many listeners do you have? How many people are checking you out? How many people,
Right.
Really? Is that what it hinges on? And that's the other thing I think maybe that some interviews are starting to, like say no to me because they go to my YouTube channel. And, some of my videos have, 5 watches. Some have 1. Some have, I don't have that many subscribers. And for them, it's probably like, oh, okay. Even though people usually just go to watch the video, you don't have to subscribe to the channel just because it's so ejaculatory. If that's the case, you'd be subscribing to a lot of different channels. I've seen a lot of good shit on YouTube. Doesn't mean I'm going to subscribe to their channels. I just want to see the video. That's it.
Right.
So, but I think they go there. They may see only this many videos or this many hits to a video or something. And they're like, oh, he doesn't have many listeners. What? It's not worth my time. I've got better things to do, like sit on RTIR and beg for someone to fucking call me. What do you think you're gonna get? I'm gonna be on terrestrial radio.
All right.
All right. That sounds fun.
We're guaranteed as many listeners as they made up.
You gonna record an 8-track album next? I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, they went out and asked 10 people how many listened, and out of those 10 people, 3 said that. So that's 30,000 people of a city out of 1 million. So we go at about 30,000 a percentage.
God, that's so fucking dumb. People are just stupid with that too.
Yes, they are.
They go look at some, his one video only has 2 views on it. Oh, shit. This one here has 5. Okay.
So if a lot of people aren't watching it, why should I? I won't like it if they are not all flocking to it.
Yeah, see, if they flock to it, that means because, we're all sheep and we're all zombies and we just follow. God, we have so many followers in this bitch. Maybe God's doing us a favor here.
Maybe.
Maybe, if that shit explodes, maybe all the followers will get killed and he'll, spare us.
Right.
So all the following dick-sucking zombies will be dead. Man, we can't say for sure.
Right.
What's going to happen. So we'll just we just wait around. But yeah, I think that's the other reason too. I think now they're probably going to my YouTube channel and they can see how many people are hitting it. Whereas before it used to just be, I'd feed them a bunch of bullshit numbers and they'd shut the fuck up.
Right.
They couldn't see anything. Where now it's like, oh, they can actually see that, this video has only got.
But they truly can't. They don't know where those videos have been shared. They'll see what's set in one spot.
Well, that's it. People upload them to other channels and to other websites.
I found a ton of them. Even Mike found them.
Oh yeah. No, they're big. And I think YouTube too goes on what's called a mean. So you go by, because some videos have the same amount of views, 2 that are close to each other, okay, this many by this many. I don't know how it's done, but I've seen 2 back to back that had 5 views.
Right.
Then I saw another 2 that happened to have 8, both have 18 that were close in proximity. So you really don't know, man. It's not an accurate count, to be honest with you. But everybody's got to have. Oh, we got billions of listeners, man. It's all about. And I hate that because I don't want to have to lie and say that I'm some big shit when I'm not. I'm just your average dude who enjoys this shit. And I would like to have you on, and you can promote what the fuck you're gonna promote.
Right.
I'll put. I'm always good. Me, man. I'm always good to my interviews. I make sure their videos are up right away. I always put tags on them, just so people can find them. I put shit in the description. Some of the videos I put up, like the one tonight, shit, I'm probably just going to pop it up there. I'm not going to put any tags on it or anything.
Okay, I want you to watch something here. Have you ever eaten ramen noodles?
Oh, yeah.
You like them?
Actually, I do.
Okay, here we go. You ready for this?
Okay.
Here we go. Health Watch.
Is a go-to quick meal for college students and, frankly, anyone looking to save a buck. But there is a stomach-turning viral video that could have you rethinking ramen noodles for dinner. An experiment by local doctors allows you to see what happens after you eat the processed food.
You're inside the belly of someone who's just sucked down a package of ramen noodles. A meal college kids and people on a budget know well. Chemically preserved for a long shelf life, no one's ever seen what happens to the noodles once inside the stomach. Until now.
People just have this macabre interest in terms of what's going on in their bodies when they can't see it.
Now we can. 32 hours of video thanks to this. A smart pill, a camera the size of a multivitamin swallowed at mealtime.
What we're seeing here is a stomach contracting back and forth as it's trying to grind up the ramen noodle.
For comparison, the study subjects also ate fresh, homemade ramen noodles on a different day. Here's a look at both. At 20 minutes and 2 hours.
It's actually not even digesting it at all.
The most striking thing about our experiment, when you look at a time
Stomach's
interval,
all getting raw
1
on
hour
the
to 2
inside
hours,
looking.
we noticed that processed ramen noodles were less broken down than homemade ramen noodles.
The study cannot conclude processed is harmful. In fact, the study is too small to be conclusive about anything. But millions are drawing their own conclusions.
I realize that the video is out there and it's provocative.
Dr. Kuo does plan more research that may reveal whether the slower digestion affects...
You know, it never filled me up, though. That's the problem.
Ramen noodles didn't do it for you, huh?
So, yeah, I just kind of stopped eating them. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like.
Sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and I bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your core like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money. You can talk to me, you can talk to me, we got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system.
Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerkman will set you straight with some good all true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
The shit that hurts me. The shit that hurts
Back to the STIM Radio Show with the man behind the mic. Can't wait for the fights this weekend because he likes to see one dick be beat up over another. Maxwell Silverhammer.
What the fuck, man? That was my brother's call. And I feel bad because he's inviting me to something, and I would like to hang out with my brother, and these are the kind of things that will probably when G Motors goes, I'll get to do more of.
That's right, Motors. When you go, Max gets his life back.
Yeah, I get my life back, man.
You kept him from being the man he wanted to be.
No, I
know.
It's one of those things of, I mean, like we said, one door closes, another door opens. But anyway, he was inviting me to watch the fight at his house, and I'm thinking, you don't even like sports.
So why?
Well, that's it. That's what I'm saying. People just get into this shit just because it's something to do. The one sport thing I do is Super Bowl. That's it. And, I have people over, I pick a team, and, we eat pizza and drink beer, and that's it, But other than that, man, other sports shit, I don't give a fuck about any of it. It's just that, and again, it's nothing against my brother. It's just that I'm not really.
Just not into it.
Yeah. Well, I think Mac Metro was looking for a place to watch the fight, and so he was going over to. I think that's what started it. My brother invited him because he put something on Facebook and said, who's having the fight, and then my brother must have, hey man, we're doing it. You want to watch it? Something.
All right.
So
I've invited to 3 of them so far.
3 fight things? God, why is this so orgasmic?
One with a politician, another with somebody from here, and the other one to be at the thing with P. Diddy or Diddy Kong or whatever the fuck his name is
P.
now.
Diddy? Puff Daddy Combs, Puff Combs Daddy, whatever.
Yeah, and that ticket that they're giving me for free, they showed me the ranking listings of it, and it's $9,800 and some dollars or something for it.
What? I mean, okay.
Here, I'll find it. They sent it to me through Facebook.
If our economy is taking such a big giant shit, then where?
Because people will find the money for this. They will find the money for the iPhone. They will find the money for this.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't believe all this shit about the economy. And
the economy's shit.
Well,
it's going to crash.
But what then? Then how do people get this kind of money?
They just take it out of anything. They'll go sell shit to get this. This is a fucking lifetime. This is the fight of the century.
But there you go. That's it. Obviously,
my mic fell.
They can still.
They got knocked out.
They can still find. They can still find the money to do that kind of shit. So
people will go. Come on, people will go take fucking loans out to get the tickets.
Well, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same shit where, people don't want to buy airtime here.
And they're calling it the fight, of course. The fight of the century after party is the one that I'll be going to.
Oh, it's an after party. It's not the fight.
Yeah, well, no, it's the fight too.
Oh, okay.
But the after party is at the Havana Room at the Tropicana in Las Vegas. Blah 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 blah. Schmeckety blabbity. Now that's the thing with Diddy. Is Diddy now?
Oh, so you'll meet Diddy at that after party.
So I'll be there with Diddy at the party and the fight, apparently, because he's at the table. And here's the ranking now. Listen to these. Okay, pool deck only, which is general admission, that is $150. A fee of $9.24, whatever that's for. 2 at that is $250, and it goes on to next is $1,500.
God damn.
Now this is the beach. The same thing with the VIP table for 2, $4,000.
Good fucking Lord.
Beach club, same thing with a table for 6, $4,500. The next one up, 10 people, is $6,800.
Wow.
The next, oh shit. They upped the fucking prices.
What is that now?
So now the next one with the VIP table, these are all non-refundable too.
Right.
It's $10,000. Now the one with P. Diddy actually went up now.
What's that supposed to be? The one that you're going to get?
The ticket they gave me for an individual ticket to get to this VIP table with Diddy, $12,000.
Wow.
I could buy a fucking car.
Well, that's insane. Think of what you could do to All Talk with that kind of money.
$12,000, yeah.
Like,
think I could buy fucking food for once in my goddamn life and put it in my house for $12,000 fucking dollars.
Instead of giving me the free ticket, why don't you just give me the money?
Let me go scalp the fucker.
Ooh, hey, good.
Nah, yeah. Then go to jail and no thanks.
Yeah, send somebody else to scalp for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do.
There's zombies out there.
Yeah, there's somebody.
Hey,
who's-
look, if you go scalp this for $10,000, I'll give you $5 and a fucking Twinkie.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'll
Shit.
give you a 8-ounce
Twinkie and a
rock.
40 ounce,
a rock,
nigga.
yeah, 40 ounce, yeah.
Oh man, I just think it's funny because my brother's not really into that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
I'm
not
definitely
really,
not.
I mean, like you had broken it down. You're like, well, what? I'm gonna go hang out with some asshole who doesn't give a fuck about me when I could hang out with my kids instead.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful that they thought of me to
Oh,
send me that and
absolutely.
everything.
Absolutely.
But it's not me. It's not what
not your gig, man.
Yeah, and like I said, okay, if Danielle was here, I may thought about it.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's not even going to be here.
So
I
what's
got
the
my
point?
kids only on the weekends because I'm working all week. And the fact that when you get down there, it's going to be a fucking nut house.
Oh yeah.
It's just going to be insanity to go watch something I don't really care about in the first fucking place.
And it's gonna be a total fucking nigger act out.
Well, and I'll be sitting there by myself, talking to people I really don't know. What the fuck?
If even that.
Yeah.
And you find too, like when you go meet these, these upscale famous motherfuckers. I mean, how many of them come back and do anything for you?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So here we go.
Yeah. God damn, we're at the end?
No, I'm messing with you.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I know you're like, whoa, damn.
Oh my God, I know it can't be over that fast. Fuck, nigga, you got me on that one. Wow. Yeah, wow, what a fucking wait. You talk about wasted money.
Now, keep in mind, this is still a couple of days before that, and these have been rising as the days go by. So I wonder what the official time of the sale price is going to be for these tickets at the end of this.
See, that's why I don't necessarily bite into this whole economy shit because of this, because of stuff like this.
Well, no, it's collapsing, but there's people, like I said, they will go sell their fucking children and literally sell their fucking children to go see this. There's been people that have been heard of being on Craigslist trying to sell their kids to get tickets.
Wow.
I'm not kidding you.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, man. It's like, obviously there's some other asshole out there buying kids. So shit can't be that bad, goddammit. I mean, if you can come up with that kind of money, in the Great Depression, niggas weren't going to go watch fucking, these kind of fights to this kind of
they did,
degree.
believe it or not.
I mean,
but that stuff was, not like it is now. It wasn't so much promotions and all about,
VIP.
But they did do it.
I mean, these people are fucking disgustingly rich. I mean, these aren't even, a guy who's, doing well and whatever. These are people that are gross.
But see, well, some of them,
They're
yeah.
downright disgusting, man.
But there are a lot of them that will go out and sell their cars. They will sell, and I'm not shitting you. They don't have the money to do this, but they will sell whatever it takes to get to it. That's how zombitized our society has become.
Wow. Well, like I said, there's still some asshole out there buying the car.
People are out there taking mortgages on their homes to go to get the more expensive. I've seen all kinds of shit going on with this.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So I can't feel too bad about the shit I do.
No.
So when I sit around and go, man, well, I do spend this much on a radio show a month, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, and look at the people
tell me.
And look at the people out there every 6 months spending $700-800 on a fucking phone when they're getting rid of one that perfectly worked, and waiting it all overnight to get them.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. People are zombified, chasing some shit.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what? Obviously, somehow they got the money to do the shit.
Whatever it be, whether they had it, whether they're selling their kids, their homes, mortgaging things, selling cars, prostituting themselves. It's just amazing what people will do to see a fucking fight.
And the fact that people are paying, well, like I said, people are buying kids.
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
Putting kids on it, and they've been busting them.
Oh, well, I hope they are. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Just to go to a fight.
Go to a fight.
Any sport. How much is it to watch it on TV?
I think it's $150. Pay-per-view, I believe.
Not worth it for me, man.
No.
I'd rather sit home and watch.
I can think of better things to do with $150 fucking dollars in my goddamn life.
Oh, my God.
I could pay a bill. I could get food. I could take my kids to a movie. Something. Give my kids something. Fuck. $150 goddamn dollars to watch two people punch each other in the fucking face?
Well, and what's the outcome going to be?
One of them's going to get knocked out, or they're both going to get fucking, it's going to be a tie.
Yeah.
And it'll be a draw, or it'll be called by the whatever.
Ref, some kind of point, technicality shit.
Yeah.
And they all get pissed off when that happens, too. Like there's a technicality or some
You
shit.
son of a bitches. I paid good money to watch you beat the fucking shit out of that goddamn spicky back made boob.
I was stupid enough to pay the money to fucking pay.
Now
to
I
watch
feel
this
ripped
shit.
off.
Now I'm ripped off, so I'm going to go
You should have
riot and
felt
destroy
ripped off
shit.
when you fucking handed them the money.
Yeah. Exactly. Instead of, well, okay, we're going to this fight. Well, like, what were you expecting? Now that I paid for it, the guy I want to win's going to win. Ha, ha, ha. Why don't they start charging people to vote? That's what they can do. You might as well.
I'm sure that's coming. Don't rush it. I'm sure it's on its way.
No, it's okay. I don't vote anyway.
And it will be mandatory we vote.
Oh, fuck that. I'll go to jail.
Someone's already been talking about that.
I'll go
Making it mandatory to vote because I guess Australia does. It's mandatory you vote.
I'll go to jail before I do that. I'm serious. Fuck that. I'm not going to, I'm not going in, I'm not wasting my time to go down and fucking put some jerk-off's name in a box.
You have a freedom and a right to not be able to vote if you don't want to. It should be that way and should always be that way.
That's exactly. When they say the right to vote, that means also the right to not vote.
Right.
The same way you have a right to a fair and speedy trial. So do I go out and commit a crime because I have the right to a fair and speedy trial? I mean,
I want to use every fucking thing I got out there.
I'm just exercising my rights, officer. You understand that, don't you? Yeah. I also have the right to remain silent. Right, fifth. I can plead the fifth and the sixth.
And the seventh and the eighth, if they're still there, I don't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah, I don't know either. Ooh, we don't know the amendments. Shit, nigga.
What does it matter? They're not there anymore anyhow.
No, that's true. I guess, whatever.
The Constitution's fucking toilet paper and a bomb his ass.
They probably wiped
whoever's,
it now. And, Congress or...
Yeah, whoever's spreading it around and wiping their ass with it.
Probably a bank somewhere.
Sure.
Some banker or business, like... Rockefeller or
well, look at Rockefeller. I mean, his sixth heart. He's 99 years old.
6 hearts.
They place so that means somewhere somebody didn't get the heart and is probably gonna die. A kid, a young person that could have used it, and we're letting money speak over everything. He gets first in the list to get his sixth, not his first, not his second, not his third, not his fourth, nor his fifth, but his sixth fucking heart. So that means 6 people on a waiting list didn't get these, so you could put it into an old fuck that's 99 years fucking old.
This is like, somebody who constantly goes through engines in a car.
Yeah.
Obviously it's something they do, so the guy is probably eats bad to begin with or has a fucked up lifestyle or something.
Well, come on. I
mean,
it's a waste of a heart. He's 99. How long is he going to fucking live?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, you want to keep him until he's
and
199?
What makes him, just because he's got money, any better than anybody else? Why is his life more of a priority than that child that probably died because he got it?
Well, that's it. But he's probably very wasteful and very stupid with it, and just like, oh, I got money, so what the hell?
You keep buying hearts. I got enough money to buy hearts.
Let's see if I'll make it to my 7th.
Yeah, and right there, that's why I do not sign a donor card.
Yeah, I guess you're right for shit like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a donor. Well, you know what? And that's interesting. You got me thinking now about, although, you know what? I've already filled out the paperwork that when I die, they'll donate my organs.
Yeah, and see, what you're doing is you are feeding to the corporation. And what you don't want is what you're going to be giving to once they take them.
But you know what? Feeding to the corporation, too, is paying for a burial. I'd rather take my insides out and use them for something.
But paying for the burial is, you can still just get cremated. You don't have to pay for a burial.
Well, a cremation you got to pay for, don't you?
Well, yeah, but it's not that much. I mean, no matter what, it's going to cost you. But why would you want your heart beaten into some fucking old piece of shit that's fucked everybody over, and you've given them longevity to keep doing it? And because they bought it out at a high fucking price and a corporate bullshit, would you be happy with that, where your body part going?
No, I'll go haunt the fucker.
Yeah.
And then I'll make his heart give out. That's what
but then he'll just go buy another one from someone else.
Give me my heart back, son of a bitch.
That you donated for fucking free.
Yeah, well, I'll be dead. I can't do shit with it anyway. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, but I would be stingy on that part of it. Nobody's getting my shit to go to the highest goddamn bidder, so it becomes a fucking corporate bullshit where they all fucking get to fucking make money from my insides. I don't think so.
I see what you're saying. You got a point there. I just figure, hey, I'm saving my family the headache of burials and funeral arrangements and shit.
Well, they're still got to do something with you. They're just taking your insides. You still got an outside.
Yeah, well,
there's still someone's paying for you somewhere. Sorry,
but they use your corpse for other shit, for scientific shit.
No. What part they bury still gets paid for. It's still, so don't mislead yourself into believing that. Look it up.
All right, I will.
Yeah, it's misleading.
But I filled out the paperwork, and that's what's going on. So
it's your body. I don't give a damn what you do.
They're gonna throw my corpse out a window when I'm dead.
They might. They'll just
test it.
They're going to test it for asshole stretchiness.
Oh yeah.
They have a bunch of bubbas come by and fuck your asshole.
All right. Well, shut. It's not any different than real life then.
Okay, yeah, think about this though. What if death is you die but you're still trapped inside of your body but just can no longer move it? Yeah, yeah. And you're getting ass raped over and over and over again.
Getting ass raped where you can't scream.
Yeah,
or move.
you can just feel it.
Just take the dick.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Then I'll be practicing for my next life. Because if I'm being reborn as an American, I think that's the way to go.
Right.
Because I don't like dicks up the ass now, so maybe I'll learn to love dicks up
Maybe
the
you
ass in
will.
the next life. So that way I'll fall in line a little easier.
You may have no choice at the end of your donation.
Maybe I'll embrace all the fucking the corporate values that I haven't in this life.
You'll be reincarnated as a dickhead.
Yeah. Well, I'm already a dickhead.
Oh, you look like one, but you're not truly one.
No, I'll be reincarnated as a dick wipe. There's a difference. See, as a dickhead, you penetrate things, whereas as a dick wipe, you just go and wipe the head off the penis after it's fucking jizzed.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But like I said, wouldn't that be a bitch?
You die and feel dicks in your ass.
Yeah, they think you leave your body. It's just your body disconnects from the soul, but the soul still stays in there and can still feel everything that goes on and hear things. And we don't know.
Well, shit,
we all
I don't.
surmise.
Well, fuck you. You'll be dead soon. I'll ask you.
Yeah, ask me then.
Billy Jerkman, what's going on there? You feel a dick in your ass yet?
No, I say no. I wasn't dumb enough to donate my body to bubble pump me.
Well, but now your family's gonna be stuck with the burials and the bullshit and the fucking.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's just extra unnecessary bullshit. That you have to plan a funeral. You're like, I don't really give a shit. Just remember me. You don't have to stare at my body.
It's still gonna happen. You don't just get whisked away. There's still a viewing. There's still all of that, which costs money. You're wrong on this. They don't just, oh, God, he's donated to science. Nobody gets. No, they still have a memorial. They still have a viewing. They still have all of that. You pay for.
Well,
they still put you in a casket that you will pay for. Whether you get buried in it or not doesn't mean. Usually what they do is the casket that's bought, they bury what's left of you after you've been ass raped by fucking Bubba and his sister that grew a fucking large clit that looks like a penis.
So they're going to bury parts of me, huh?
That's what I've heard they do, yeah. I mean, sometimes they throw some of it away or whatever they do, but there's still, it has to be burned, cremated, or something.
I'll have to ask around at some of these.
But there's still a viewing. There's still a funeral. There's still a memorial. You still get all of that, which costs the most amount of money.
What if you don't want any of that?
They do it. You think your parents, if they're still around and it's going on, or people that give a shit about you, are not going to want that? Of course, it's going to happen.
They'll probably do a memorial or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You can do it real cheap though. Do it at the house.
They don't do it like that. You're not allowed.
What? If you want to just come over and remember the person?
Your body has to stay in stasis for so long, and people.
Oh, you have to have my body in the room to remember me?
No, but most viewings, yeah, that's what a viewing is. You're viewing the body.
That's assuming it's a religious thing, but if you just want to have a memorial.
You can have a memorial.
The time we did a memorial for Cruise Control's dad.
Yeah, right. Probably no one will want to see your dead ass.
He wasn't there anyway.
By the time you're ready to go, everybody would be like coming up. No, they would want to see your body. All of them will walk up in line and just punch you and spit on you and sit in your face and fart and squat right on your fucking nose.
Let me straddle the casket here. Fart in there, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh. People are taking fresh dumps on your head. You wouldn't like shit so much. This your fucking here's a turd for you, fuck.
I don't have that many people that dislike me. I wish I did.
Yeah.
In some cases.
But I'm sure people will want to fart.
I don't know. Probably just you. That's like your thing.
Yeah.
I think that's your revenge. I think when you die and you become a ghost, that's the first thing you're gonna do.
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna die from cancer. I'm gonna live through this, and then at the end of all this, you're gonna go first. Or you're gonna be in the hospital, or you're gonna be in the fucking bed next to me, like I said. And they're going to put you on oxygen, and you're not going to be able to really move in that because they're going to restrain your legs because they can't stand you in the first place in your arms, to hold you down when they're. And I'm going to walk over, I'm going to fart into your oxygen tank.
That's assuming you can get your ass out of the bed.
And you're going to have to sit there and inhale it till the whole fucking tank's gone.
Imagine doing that to somebody, like farting in their oxygen tank. Yeah, see, that's assuming you could get up. You know what?
I'll make a fucking way to get up.
If we were roommates, y'all just toss shit over on your bed.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting fart in your oxygen tank because no matter what, I'm the one that they like, so I will be smooth and get them to take.
They're gonna like you. Yeah, right.
I'm gonna spin it all just to get my ass over right by your tank. And the minute I do, boy, I'm gonna make sure I've eaten a lot of beans and shit the night before.
Well, I'll just dump my bedpan on you. Like, oh, okay, here you
You're
go.
gonna be restrained from them punching you and holding the pedal down and whacking you in the head because you're gonna be fucking mouthy and shit.
Do you really think I'm gonna be mouthy and mean when I'm old?
Wow, really?
I mean, what makes
Does
you think
anybody
that?
really need to ask this question?
I mean, you know.
I text you, you fucking bitch. I told you I don't want cheese on my fucking, you whore bag slut cunt fucking goddamn vag fucking anal bleeding feces eating whore.
I want to do something. I want to get a bunch of people together that can imitate me when I'm mad.
Right.
And I want to see who does the best impersonation of me when I'm mad. And you definitely will be in there.
Yeah.
There's a few others. Like I'd like to get Cruise Control, Mac Metro, because he does.
Cruise would probably do it better than anybody. I
Oh yeah,
believe.
I think Cruise Control would do good.
Yeah, he would probably nail it.
Colin, my assistant at work, wants to do it too.
Does he?
He's like, he goes, I can imitate you.
You should have a whole night. You should have a roast.
Yeah,
a
well, let's do a
Maxwell
Maxwell
Silverhammer
roast.
right
Yeah.
here at the station. Everybody come in and just rip into you and
Yeah.
and try to imitate you and all kinds of fucked
Whatever they
up
want
shit.
to do. Yeah, we'll just keep it. You know,
A roast of Maxwell.
man. Well, you know what?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Let's do that.
Yeah, all right. That's a good idea.
Maybe
That's something
on a-
different.
How about on a Friday night?
We'll see if we can get people together and.
You know what we do? Okay, this will be great.
Hmm?
How about next? I'll talk to G Motors about this. How about next Friday
Well,
night?
you should try to get as many people as you can in here. They could take turns coming in and, sitting around roasting you and shit.
Ripping on me and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, and or they could even they could call in if they want to.
Yeah.
and
Now
rip on me.
remember, when a roast, you can't really retaliate. A roast, you have to take
Oh,
it.
I know. They just sit here and roast me. And
Yeah.
I mean, I can have a mic on and laugh. Right?
Yeah. You got a mic
Okay.
on and you can make comments like, "Well, yeah, that's true," or whatever. But you can't really rip back. That's not.
Right, you got to let them just
rip into you.
me. All right, we'll do the Maxwell roast. That'll be kind of fun.
Yeah.
So I'll tell G Motors and I'll see if Mac Metro's down for it. Shit, I'll even see if my brother will come.
Just get many people as you can.
Rip on me.
Called in, whatever.
Wow, bitches. All right, well, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ. Can't wait for the roast, Jerkman.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
Show.